A frequent question I get asked is how do you correctly set up a loop pedal in combination with a traditional electric guitar amplifier? Now, the issue with just plugging your loop pedal directly into the front of your amplifier is your loops can become overdriven when you don't intend them to be. So in today's video, I'm going to show you two different solutions, one with an effects loop and one without an effects loop, so you can get your loop pedal set up correctly. First, you want to connect just your electric guitar into the input of your amplifier. The cabling for the effects loop is pretty simple. You want to route the send of your effects loop to the input of your loop station. In this example, I'm using input A to keep everything mono. For the output of your loop station, connect this to the return of your effects loop. Once again, I'm keeping everything mono and using output A. In this example, I'm laying down some chords with my amplifier on the clean channel. Once the loop begins to play back, I then channel switch to the overdrive channel found on my black star. And as we are using the effects loop in this amplifier, I can now freely solo over the top of this loop with the overdrive channel activated without it disturbing the output of my loop pedal. Now, before we dive into tip number 2, if you're brand new to live looping and you want to learn more about the fundamental techniques of how to use a loop station, make sure you check out the link in the video description down below for my class Loop Pedal Basics. So if your amplifier doesn't have an effects loop, you're going to need to do the following. You'll want to plug your loop pedal directly into the front of your amplifier and set the clean channel to on. Unfortunately, you will not be able to use your overdrive channel on your amp in this particular setup, because obviously if you did, it would mean the onboard drums and all of your loops would sound overdriven. So in this particular example, we have the Boss RC500. This is going into the front of my amplifier that doesn't have an effects loop. This amplifier is set to the cleanest tone possible to ensure that my loop pedal sounds how it should. And then if I require any form of overdrive for a lead tone or just a crunchy rhythm tone, I have got this Boss DS1 that I can turn on and off that's going into my Boss RC500. So those were two ways to set up your loop station with your electric guitar amplifier. If you enjoyed today's video, give it a thumbs up and also consider subscribing. And if you wish to learn more about any of your Boss products or live looping, check out the links in the description down below for my online courses.